Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This is part 2 of my powder declutter. My blushes, highlights, and setting powders will be in this video. I've already put up my face palettes, my bronzers, and my eyeshadow palette declutter. If you want to see that, I'll go ahead and link those down below. If you guys are new, hey, my name's Liz. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also ring your notification bell so you guys are notified for all my future videos. And let's just jump right on into this. If you want to see this declutter, then just keep watching. On to blushes. These three TooFaced blushes, these are the Love Flush blushes. I have the shade Love Baby, I Will Always Love You, and Love Hangover. I really enjoy these blushes. I feel like the packaging is just really cute and fun, so I'll be keeping them. This one is like a cute mauve color, this one's a little bit more peachy, and this one is a little bit more pinky, so I'm keeping those. This Lorac blush in the shade Tinge is my all-time favorite blush. Honestly, it's just a really pretty light pink flesh of color, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. This Pretty Vulgar blush, I got this in a BoxyCharm. I've never used it. It's just way too pink. Way too bright purpley pink, so I know that I won't ever use it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. This one is the Luminous Loose Blush by Studio Makeup. I don't even know if I've like opened this. Doesn't look like it. Nope, never opened it, never used it, which means I won't ever use it, so I'm going to pass this one on. This is the Tarte Paaarty This is the Tarte Paaarty blush. I really enjoy this. This is just a mini size, so I use it all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. This is the LA Girl Just Blushing blush. This is in the shade Just Natural. I never use this one either. It is really pretty, but it is super pigmented, so you have to use a really light hand, but I never reach for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one on. This is the E.L.F blush in Mellow Mauve. I think this one is gorgeous. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but again, I don't feel like you can really tell a whole lot when it's actually on your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. And then I have two Jouer blushes in the shade Rose and Bloom. I was so excited for these. You can take them apart, but I just have them stuck together like this. But I just don't use them anymore, so I do think that I'm going to pass these along. Okay, on to highlighters. So this is the Hourglass Metallic Strobing Lighting Palette. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. There's no way I'm getting rid of it, so I will be keeping this one. Along with the Milk Makeup Highlighting Stick in Lit. This thing is gorgeous. My husband got this for me for Mother's Day, and I have been using it ever since, and it just gives the most like natural glossy glow to your skin. So I freaking love this thing. I will not get rid of this either. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. I don't think I like this one. It's a little bit too chunky, a little bit too glittery for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. These two Ofra highlights I have in Rodeo Drive and in Blissful. Blissful is a bit more of a rosy champagne-y kind of color, where Rodeo Drive is a little bit more golden champagne-y. They're super metallic, you know, glowing from the gods kind of highlights, and when I want that, this is where I go to. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep both of these. This is the Hourglass Highlighting Stick, pretty similar to the Milk Makeup one, but the Milk Makeup one is a little bit more pinky toned, where this one is a bit more champagne. It is in the color Champagne Flash, and I do really like this one as well. So I will definitely be keeping this, plus I spent a pretty penny on it, so I'm definitely keeping that one. This is the Pixi Aspinovard highlight. This is in London Luster, and I do like this, so I am going to keep this one. I have a Becca highlight in Prosecco Pop. I haven't used it. I don't think I've even swatched it. No, there's not even a swatch. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I'm pretty sure it's just too dark for my skin tone and it's not gonna work. But then I also have Champagne Pop. I'm not totally sure it's you know, right at my perfect skin tone, but I just take a little bit of this and pop it right at the tops of my cheekbones with another highlight, and I think it looks really pretty, so I am going to keep that one. This is the Physicians Formula Naturally Nude little brick kind of thing. You can use this for eyeshadows, but typically I'll stay right in this little range right here and use it for a highlight, and it is really pretty, so I am going to keep this. This is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This is if you're wanting just like the perfect nude, barely there, glowing from within kind of highlight, I would say this one. I think it's really, really gorgeous, and I really like it. So I am going to keep this one. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera highlight. It's a little bit of like a rose goldy kind of pink color, but I do really, really enjoy it. I am going to keep it. I'm keeping all my highlights. Besides, geez, I like highlight, can you tell? This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. Perfect for my skin tone, I feel like. I will definitely be keeping this one. This is the Milani 04 Radiant powder. So it is pretty much like a highlighting powder. I do really, really like it, so I am going to keep this one. And then this highlight, this is a Jeffree Star Manny collab. This is an Eclipse, and it's ginormous. This pan size is huge, and I do really enjoy the highlight itself, so I am going to keep this one. Alright, and then on to powders. This is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I do really like this. I put this underneath my eyes, and I do feel like it does give me a good brightness underneath my eyes, so I do like this. I'll be keeping that. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Finishing Powder. I really enjoy this one. Obviously, I've hit pan on it, so I am going to keep that one. I also use that underneath my eyes. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I do like this one. I'll just take a little bit of it and brush it along my face where I want to set my foundation down, and it does just makes your face not look super powdery, which I really like because I do have really dry skin, so I really enjoy this one. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder. I don't use this anymore, so I am going to pass this one along. This is the Glossier Wowder. I got the shade Light, and I do really like this. I love the packaging of it, that it has that little sifter on the inside, so then you're not making a huge mess. So I will be keeping this one. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light, and I do like this one as well, so I will be keeping that. This is the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. This is in translucent, and this is still pretty new to my collection, so I am going to keep that one. And then I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I don't think I've even opened this one up yet, but I do have a smaller one that I'd like to go through first before I open this, so I am going to keep this one. And then on to all these little mini ones. It's all sort of a mix of highlights, bronzers, and powders. So this is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. I'm going to keep this one. I don't have the full size of it, and I want to try it out some more, so I am going to keep that one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Flush. My husband got this one for me for Mother's Day, and so I will be keeping this one. And this one is the Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronze Light, and I will also be keeping this one. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I feel like I have a couple of these, or at least I did. Oh, here's another one. This one is in medium deep, and this one is in, oh, they're both in medium deep. I don't ever reach for these, but packaging wise, I think that I'm gonna keep this one since it is like a harder compact, and I'm going to get rid of this one. I don't need both. Again, I don't hardly use them, so I'm just going to keep one of them. I have a mini Becca highlight in Opal, and I am going to keep this one. I think it's really pretty, and since it is a mini size, I'm going to keep it. I almost feel like I'd rather get products in mini sizes because the chances of me going through, you know, a big highlight isn't very likely, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Then this one is the Hourglass Ambient Incandescent Strobe Light. I do really like this one as well. It's just really pretty for like a natural kind of glowy look, so I am going to keep this one. This is Benefit Hoola. It is just the regular Hoola, and it's just a mini size of it because, again, I didn't think that I needed the full size, and I don't really reach for it that often. I also have the one in my Benefit palette. So I actually think that I'm going to pass this along just because I also do have that other one. This is the Lancome Glow Subtle Silky Cream Highlighter in Glowing Lights. I am going to keep this. It kind of has that texture of the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows, but I really enjoy it. It's really pretty, so I will hold on to this. This is a Little NARS Orgasm Blush. It's gorgeous, so I'm definitely keeping this. This is a mini Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, and I do like it, so I'm going to keep that one. This is the Tarte Exposed Highlight, and it's just a really nice light champagne-y gold kind of color, but it does match my skin tone pretty well, so I am going to keep that one. This is the DLS Highlighter, Baked Highlighter. It's very pink, and I never use it, so I'm not going to keep it. These two right here, these are two Tarte Smooth Operator powders. I haven't even opened one. I don't use them, so I am going to give both of them away. This is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. I don't think I've ever used this. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one just because I'd like to try it out. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder in Light. I did like this, so I am gonna keep it. And then my Laura Mercier one, I am gonna keep this one as well. I have a mini Dandelion blush because I already have one in that palette. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. And then last, I have a Tarte blush in the shade Concept, and I am going to keep that one as well. So, I mean, I got rid of a decent amount, but compared to what I'm keeping, it doesn't look like a lot, but for me, you know, this is a good amount. So I'm pretty happy about that. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably be putting up a brush declutter here soon, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.